Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to show you guys how to glue RC tires. Alright guys, so I'm going to be using Proline slingshots and Proline mohawks for this demonstration. You can use any type of tires, it doesn't really matter, or any type of glue for that matter, but I highly recommend TLR tire glue because it is a great glue, great product, and it provides a great bond. And you get multiple uses per can. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so noticing the pallets right out of the packaging, they do have some leftover rubber from the molding procedure, so you just have to go through and cut that off, as it is most common with Proline tires. And also give the tires a good wash down because you can get this blue dust from the blue foam inserts onto the bead, and it can disrupt the gluing and the bonding process. And if you want a good bond, I would recommend doing this. Alright guys, now that you washed off your tires and cut off all extra rubber around the tires, what you're going to want to do is grab your rim and push it in from the back side of the tire. Now be patient with this part because you're going to want to make sure that the tire is sat on the rim correctly, because if your foam isn't set in the tire itself correctly, you can get lumps in your foam. And also, on a side note, if you want to have your tires completely sealed, what you're going to want to do is put a little bit of glue inside the vent holes there and put a piece of tape over it. That way it seals the tires from tiny objects like sand or liquids like water from getting in there and ruining those tires. And I will be doing it in this case because I will be running these tires in the sand and sometimes in the water for hydroplanes and such. So you just have to work with it like I did here. And be patient with it, and make sure that all your tires are all on the rims before you start even thinking about gluing. Once you're satisfied, then you can start breaking out the glue. Alright guys, so once you have set your tires on the rims and there's no lumps in your foams and you're satisfied for what you've done, you want to grab your glue and start gluing the tires together. I would use the included tips that they have here, even though that they're only a one-time use. They do provide a very precise application of the glue, and you just want to start gluing around the front very, very slowly. It doesn't really matter which side you start with, as the procedure is the same way and the technique is the same. These are the tips right here that provide they're just very nice overall, and too bad you can only use them. They're only good for a one-time use. They provide a very precise amount of glue to the applied area you want it to. And so the glue comes already opened and ready to go, so you just have to slap the tip on there and maybe run a test before you're actually ready to go. And as I do right here on a little piece, this is just the tag. Make sure it's just ready to go and there's no problems with it before I actually start gluing the tires. So now you're going to want to grab your tire and put a very small amount of glue on not the edge facing out towards you, but the edge facing down towards the rim. That's the edge you want to glue on first. That way you provide a great and excellent seal along that. So, and then you're going to, since the glue dries very quickly, you're going to press it down quickly and make sure it's set in there correctly, and slowly work your way around. So for the real thing this time, put a small amount of glue in along the ridge that is facing down against the rim, and then put your glue down, get that out of the way, push it down, make sure it's set correctly, and wait a couple seconds as it dries very quickly, and slowly work your way around. The technique is the same as the back and the front, it's just the same. So again, very slowly put a small amount of glue on that ridge, push it down, make sure it's tucked in there correctly, and wait a couple seconds before moving on. Technique is the same, like I said, and I keep repeating, but it's the same. You don't have to worry about it. And as long as you're putting a small amount and you're slowly working your way around and being patient with this, you can get a very, very nice product in the end. So I'm going to come back to you once I am done with this. Alright guys, so I finished gluing all the tires. I'm finally done. It took me a little bit to do, but okay, so the vent holes right here. This is the end product. I put a little bit of glue in there, put a piece of Gorilla Tape over it. It's really strong, I recommend it, because you can't see it. You can only really see the outline there. And this provides me with knowing that the tires are completely sealed on the inside. The vent holes won't give sand or water access to the foams and end up destroying them. And I also ended up putting a little final bead of glue around the outside, so I know that the front are sealed. And doing this, everything I did here tells me that I know the tires are 100% sealed. So now I have a good set of tires that I won't have to worry about anything destroying them. So this is basically it for now, guys. So please leave a like if this helped you, and subscribe for more. See you next time.